everyone. Today I wanted to talk about the difference between two different types of people that might try to help you with your health. An actual health coach and an MLM network marketing distributor. At this point I have officially been both, and though the company will remain anonymous, I'm going to talk about a little bit of how my experience with that kind of helps me to differentiate between the two, so that if you encounter either of the type, you kind of know what should and shouldn't be happening. You know you're in West Seneca, New York if it's snowing in June, but it's snowing Cottonwood, so thank goodness for good allergy pills, or I would be a mess sneezing and not out here at all. So anyhow, so what each one of these things are. Alright, so a health coach is somebody who's either an individual or a group of individuals that work with a company, either like their own or a larger company, that has sort of a program and system in place to help people basically get their goals, whether it's weight loss or some sort of fitness type of thing or a combination, whatever. Either way, the combination of things put together is what their program is. They sell their time and their program to their clients and work with them either directly or indirectly, depending on what their program's deliverables are, so that the client has more of a customized experience to help them get to their goals. What an MLM, that's multi-level marketing distribution, what that is basically a larger company, like a corporation, that structures their company in a way that basically anybody can jump on board, start a side hustle, or work up to a full-time job selling their products and basically gathering other distributors underneath them. So when it comes to health food and supplement distribution, there's a lot of companies that actually do this in the health industry. Some of these companies include, I found actually like a list of 14 of them, but I'm just gonna I'll read out the names so that you kind of know what I'm talking about here. Like Beachbody, Shakeology, Arbonne, Isogenics, Lean Herbalife, Plexus, P96, Usana, Advocare, Amway, and the list goes on. So now you kind of know what I'm talking about here. Okay, so what a lot of these companies have in common is that they have a set line of products, like wellness products, weight loss products, protein powders is a big one, and sometimes even vitamins, that their distributors, their multi-different levels of experience, time, sales is a big one, then coach others to, this is why you should take this product, this is why it's good for you, all of these benefits, it'll help you lose weight, and a lot of it sometimes really is, based on some science, some experimentation. Some companies do have a scientific advisory board, some of them do not. But one of the problems with this method of getting people to get their goals and lose weight is that anybody can jump on board with any kind of experience set and maybe no credentials at all, having really gone through any kind of training. Certainly there's warning labels on all the products. There should be, that's the legal way of doing it. But what about the person, the future client or person that's being sold to, that's really, really interested, genuinely interested, believes all of the all of the things that make this product really, really good, and they're being coached on something by somebody who doesn't really know their medical history, maybe doesn't know their allergy history, and then they're like, oh, this is like the best product, this is perfect for me. They take the product and something happens. Okay, so legally it is covered by that warning label that they really should have read and been like, oh wait, I can't do this. And that, these companies do a really good job of making sure that stuff is visible, like online or on demo products that might be displayed at like vendor fair or something. Okay, so they're covering themselves, yes, but is that really what should be happening here? People that are selling networks through that are selling product networking really should be doing their due diligence and learning much, much more before they start messing somebody's nutrition and somebody's intake of any, like, internal intake of any products, whether it's protein powder, which is, you know, filled with all sorts of food stuff, you know, due to vitamins. You know, we're almost getting to sort of a medicinal type of thing here, which really needs to be handled by somebody who's qualified and with credentials backing them to actually, you know, safely be able to make those recommendations. Did you know that there's a whole bunch of states in the U.S. where it is actually illegal for somebody that's not a registered dietitian to be giving any kind of nutritional advice? Illegal. Yeah, sit on that one minute. Now, New York State is not one of these states, so, like, I'm okay. I'm obviously not a registered dietitian. I have a certificate in nutrition, you know, through NASM. That's what I have. That's my credentials. So, in states that allow this, okay, great, I'm covered. But in the, I don't know, it's at least a dozen states, maybe closer to 2 dozen, where that's not illegal. Does network marketing work with that? I see a legal issue here. So, you know, just another thing to watch out for. And one thing with this live post today, if you're, you know, if one of your side hustles or your main job is something in network marketing, I'm actually not attacking network marketing. In fact, actually, I really respect you folks that actually do have this working for you as part of your income. And there's a lot of you that are on my Facebook friends list that actually do network marketing. And I really sincerely hope you guys are making a killing at it, because it is hard. My history with the company that I was selling nutritional products through is, you know, I did it for a while. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed learning about the products. I wanted to make sure I knew lots and lots and lots of information about it. I went to vendor fairs. I did a couple parties. It was fun. I made a little bit of money. Eventually, I had to put it aside. My husband and I were looking for a house. That was a very, very, very time-consuming project that took a few months. So I didn't have the time to keep up with it. And then I didn't have any money at all to keep, you know, some products on hand. You know, I basically sold and used the products I had and couldn't resupply because I was poor during that time. So you know, eventually it fell by the wayside, and the company through restructuring, and I lost my ability to sell. Anyways, okay, I'm doing something I end up there now. But, like, for those of you that can make a go of it and do a good job in network marketing, awesome. You know, keep it up, and I hope your company stays safe through the legalities of it, because there's, you know, they have gone after these companies as pyramid schemes and stuff. So, you know, just, you know, hopefully you can keep going with what you do and what you enjoy, because it is supposed to be fun. But, like I said, with the companies that do the health foods and the supplement products, I really do honestly worry about some of the legalities with that. You know, with nutritional counseling not being something that anybody that's not a registered dietitian can do in some states. It's just something for you all to know and just be aware of. Are there ways for health coaches to get around? Yes, but that's actually information I'm going to save for another episode, actually. Okay, so, alright, so I want to talk a little bit about how a health coach is a little bit different, and how things are, you know, different than being like a distributor, is that a health coach should have some sort of credentials through NASM or some of the other organizations that are, you know, helping people earn the certifications needed, or somebody with a degree. They should have something like that, and you know, they should have some sort of program in place where they're able to help people through, help them with a certain degree of customization, help them out with basically whatever their goals are going to entail. Okay, that is very, very different from something that is more product oriented. Now, health coaches can't affiliate themselves with some sort of product company. In fact, I'm sure a lot of the other programs that I'm aware of, like, these are more known on, like, the national level. They do associate themselves with a company that does protein powder, that does certain supplements, or some sort of thermogenic that helps them, that claims to help people burn calories and fat faster. There's a lot of that going on, and, you know, you can certainly choose to go that route if this is something that interests you. Personally, for PAFE, I do not want to associate myself with a company that does any kind of supplements anymore, not necessarily because of my experiences, but because of actually my own behavior with that. Because, you know, when I used the company I used to distribute through, to help my own weight loss, which actually did work. I did lose a little bit of weight with that. I felt worried that I would be dependent on the products, and the products they're not cheap usually. There's levels of people that get paid for each sale, from the corporate level to the distributor, and it does jack the price up a little bit. And I don't see that structure changing at all. But like, what about whole food? What about real food that is just the natural ingredients of what it is you're eating? What about the stuff that is being sold around the perimeter of the grocery store? That's the stuff that you'd rather be eating, right? Not only is it a little bit cheaper, but it's real. You can see and touch, and there's no ingredient list because that is the ingredient. That is the stuff that I want to help people learn how to eat, to prepare so that it's delicious, to know how to eat because, well, they know what's in it, and, it's easy to track, if you're calorie counting or counting macros or something. So, that's the stuff that matters most to me. And as I continue to develop, not necessarily the program of PAFE, but like the content, both free and the content within the program, I plan on having a big emphasis on meal prep and food prep, healthy food prep, how to choose ingredients, how to make a shop list that's going to be healthy, cheap, and accessible, and food that you feel really, really good eating. You don't see this that often from a company that is as an MLM type of company. You don't see a huge emphasis on real food and real food preparation, food that you feel comfortable feeding your family, but more food that you're going to feed your family, prepare quick, prepare on a budget, and then everybody thinks it's delicious and you feel super good because you're feeding yourself healthy food to keep in line with your goals, and then you're feeding it to them and you feel good feeding your family healthy food that they enjoy. That's one of the biggest things that I want to emphasize here. But it's one person's opinion. It's one person spearheading one company's opinion. But it's good to just have the facts laid out in front of you so that, as you're making your choice as to how you want to get healthy, how you want to lose weight, how you want to feel your best and eat your healthiest, your options, you have options. They're out there. But it's good to, just know a little bit more of how to clearly make your decision. So, don't think there's anything else that I wanted to cover with this. I took notes because this was such a hot topic. I wanted to make sure I didn't leave anything out. So, enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully where you are, it's a beautiful day. And until I talk to you again, have a great day. Thank you.